Last name Jazz, first name Hugh. Hope you likes this video, if not then fuck you. Welcome back to another video, boys. I hope everything's going deadly wherever you're at. Over the past few days, I've been thinking about what I need to do to really make this channel blow up. Now I know you're all probably sick of hearing me say this, but Newfoundland and Canada have about as much love for each other as Pamela and Tommy Lee. Alright, that's me quota for old jokes that none of you'll get. But seriously, I've been definitely getting me fair share emails from some very ratted Canadian political goofs. As a part-time mind reader, I can tell that any one of ye right now thinks I'm full of more shit than a Christmas turkey. So thanks to the luck of the Irish, I've managed to get never before seen audio of the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau reading out the email he allegedly was about to send me. Have a listen to what was in the inbox.
Dear Mr. Mrs. Master, whatever your preferred pronouns, huge jazz. I'm sorry to inform you, but we at the House of the Parliament are very concerned about your comments on Newfoundland sovereignty. While my current testosterone levels wouldn't dare allow me to challenge your comments, I would like to request the removal of all Newfoundland content on your YouTube channel. My apologies, sir. If you continue to upload these terrible videos, which I apologize for in advance, I will be forced to call upon the Newfoundland subreddit to boycott all videos you make. Even if your speech might be free, annoying Reddit users are anything but cheap. I'm sorry, Justin Trudeau.
Now, even though that was definitely the voice of Trudeau, some of you might know him as Tommy K on YouTube. He's a great guy and an even better content creator. He's also one of the biggest alphas on this site that I knows, so go subscribe to him if you can. But if you decides to pay him a visit, make sure he stays clear of the beer aisle and takes the backpack off. Just a safety precaution, right?
You want to see him fly again, huh? You want to see him fly again? It's time to fly, man! Bam!
We took over Hearts of Iron 4. We took it over. As predicted. And there's more to do.
Anyway, since Canada doesn't want to play ball with us now that the money's all gone, I says instead of taking the saltwater cowboy route, we goes east to our old buddies in Ireland. Now believe it or not, I've got another connection I gotta tell you about. Rather than phoning up a random person somewhere in Ireland like you might think I'm about to do, I got the power to phone up the whole fucking country. In the words of the legendary philosopher Bruno Mars, don't believe me? Just watch.
What the fuck do you want?
Oh, not much, boy. I just needs a little bit of your help on a video I'm working on, right? It's gotta do with the relation between Irish and Newfies, right?
Proper thing then, what's there to really say on it though? Everyone knows that the only difference between us is that we actually fought back when we found that we were fucked over. Must be real hard being Canada's little bitch for all those years, huh?
Go fuck yourself, buddy.
Make me a fucking slow cunt.
Fair enough, you got a good point there. I'm sorry for that.
Nah mate, I'm sorry for what I said about you, it wasn't right. Not at all.
Fuck, boy, you're starting to sound like the Canadian one here.
I'll snap your neck, you little fucking twig, you stupid little fucking bar.
Newfoundland's music is pretty much the same as Ireland's when you thinks about it. I mean, hell, they're pretty much interchangeable. I looked up a classic Newfie album that anyone here would know called Newfoundland Drinking Songs, and I'd say about 80% of that album was made up of Irish folk songs. The main difference I could find between the two is that Newfoundland music is usually a deeper tone than a lot of the Irish music, and the music on the rack has a bit of an English mix to it, so take that for what you will. Side note here, but this is a fucking public service announcement from Leaf Carlo. Great Big Sea is not that good. Makes the same boring shit and all gets me a headache every fucking time they comes on the radio. Like, I'm sorry.
Alright, so let's have a little reaction here to some of these fucking tunes. Some of these tunes are banging, to be honest. You have Whiskey in the Jar because fuck buying whiskey in a standard bottle from a standard off license. It definitely appeals to those Irish people when we drink alcohol out of unusual shit. It's what makes us cool, I suppose. Loads of rock bands do remixes to this song, but it's always better when some fucking overfed Irish lad is singing it and he's in the back of a bar with like 4 or 5 people, but those 4 or 5 people are probably his family, and the video gets recorded and goes viral, and it ends up being fucking huge. But it does, it has a good this tune definitely does have an old good Irish pub vibe to it, you know, especially when there's an Irish band singing it. And you know what I mean, Metallica did a remix of it, but again lads, fucking stay on the heavy shit, fuck off away from the Irish music and leave it to us, you know. And the good thing about this song is it's actually drilled into every fucking Irish person's head as well, and if it's not, and if you don't have it drilled into your head if you're Irish, you should definitely get your kneecaps removed with the back end of a fucking hammer. So then we got this tune, number 5, Rattling Bag, or Rattling Bog. I keep saying Rattling Bag, because I'm used to calling people a rat bag, I suppose, but if you go to 1 minute and 58 seconds of this song, the lad literally goes from 0 to 100 so fucking quick. In fact, too fucking quick. You could swear someone gave him a shot of crack or something. Number 7 as well, you have, don't even fucking ask me how to say the name of that song, I-S-E-W, fucking Jesus Christ, lads, I don't know. Basically, the song talks about coming home for your supper, running around in a circle and partnering with some bitch called Sally Brown. To be honest, the only thing that I'd want to partner with this very moment is a bottle of whiskey and a takeaway, so fuck off, Sally. We have number 9, if I had a hat. Well, if I had a hat, I mean, fuck going to a clothes shop and buying a hat with money. Let's just script out a song and pay more money to record the song and pay more money to publish the song and talking about if I had a hat. Hashtag Irish logic.
I'm not going to speak too much on Ireland's people since I ain't got a clue on what they're like, but I will tell you that Newfoundland's people are pretty good, to be honest. Like, sure, you got a few people who take everything you say super fucking serious and think everything you do is some attack against them. And you got those goofballs who think that they're the big men because they can drive their mother's Honda Civic until the streetlights come on. But you also got some of the nicest, most deadly people you could ever want around. I mean, I could go on with all the nice things I got to say about Newfoundlanders, but I've got one big problem that I can't ignore. We are fucking pushovers. Like, I don't know if we're just like uneducated or what, like I might be a bit retarded, but I can't believe that my video on Confederation doesn't have a view count of Newfoundland's entire population at least. Like, Ireland, they had the right idea. England does some shit behind their backs and Ireland becomes the biggest pain in the fucking arse until they can get what they want. Like, the easiest mindset, and it works too. We gets fucked over, and what happens? We let them tax us up the arse and laugh while they spit loogies and take loonies on us. Only in Newfoundland, bah. Only in Newfoundland.
Alright, so my thoughts on people in Ireland. They think they can batter anybody. If they're 6'7", if they're a black bodybuilder, kickboxing champion who puts steroids in their fucking cereal, it doesn't matter because Joe from down the road, who eats kebabs every day for breakfast, dinner and tea, will probably still thump the head off the cunt. Speaking of kebabs, diets are completely fucking thrown out the window with Irish people. The only nutrition we know is basically 7-Up, that it's good for you, and getting drunk when you're hungover is the answer to curing a fucking banging headache that you have. And chicken rolls also somehow keep us young lads in shape, and fucking don't ask why, but it works. Death fucking misses us more than I used to miss the bus for work. You could call it a look at the Irish, superior genetics, I don't fucking know. Again, as I said, it works for us, so I'll take it. But yeah, overall, what I think of fucking Irish people, we are just rootless people. We're living on the edge. You could say lack of nutrition knowledge or anything like that. But look, we're living on the edge and it's working. So, fuck off. Why not?
Now, pissing off a population is hard work. So there's nothing better to wash it down all your sorrows than with a pint of whatever shit you can stomach. If you're in Newfoundland, you got a few choices, right? Blue Star is pretty good, but there's definitely better ones on the market. Black Horse is probably one of my personal favourites, but since it's so sweet, I wouldn't say it's for everyone. But there's 2 alcohol types I gotta recommend to anyone and any newfie watching this. Screech and Newman's. These might sound like the 2 stupidest choices I could have made, right? But hear me out. Screech will get you drunk right quick, and it's got a nice taste once you get used to it. Apparently, whenever tourists have it, they vomit a few chunks out, but that's like fucking survival of the fittest. Once you beats the Screech, you can take the fucking world on. Screech might be good, but Newman's wine, whole different fucking level. This wine by St. Bridget herself would envy this amazing concoction. Like, some might call this bum juice, but I call it the best bargain you'll ever get. Like, you could probably get this at like the local liquor store for like 15 to 20 bucks. When I take a sip of this, the fog rolls in, purple lightning starts hitting off my arm. Wild shit, boy, I'm telling you. Rambush, me son, how's the Irish alcohol coming along?
Alright, the best and worst alcohol. Let's talk about the elephant in the room straight away. And no, I don't mean your ale one. I'm basically talking about cider. Preferably Orchard Thieves, Bulmers, Copperberg, whatever you fucking cider lovers like. It's smanky, so fuck you if you enjoy it. My favourite choice of alcohol has to be lager. I'm just a simple man. I like Budweiser, drinking vodka straight. You can mix it as well, but you're a fucking pansy if you do that, to be honest. With that said, I do like gin and tonic. I've been trying that a lot recently, so I probably will be jumping ships. The more I go out and actually drink that shit, it becomes addicting. Look, you know yourself, basically. The more drunk an Irish person gets, the more their standards drop, the more they will use mixers, and the more they will drink cider. And again, it just means we're going to go out, we're going to ride a fat pitch, and we're going to drink whatever beer is available to us. This is how we operate.
Alright boys, that'll just about do it for today's video, but before I goes, I'm going to give me buddy in Ireland one last call.
Mate, I'm fucking hungover. Will you make it quick? You're cutting into Jeremy Coyle time here.
Sorry me buddy, I just gotta ask you something real quick, right? How does Newfoundland escape a shitty situation like E-Boz managed to do?
If I told you that, this video would probably get taken down faster than you can say Mrs. Brown's boys. The first suggestion would be probably to wash your mouth out and your arse.
What are you getting on with, you fucking nutcase?
It's probably dirty after all the years of getting railed out of it by Canada and Britain at the same time.
Yeah, final lesson from this video, boys. We might be complete pricks to each other, but it's all love both ways. We've been down almost the same roads and they got to the finish line first. Big deal, but give us a few years, you fucking pricks. Gotta give a special shout out to Rambush for helping me out with this video. He's been playing Ireland for it and I think he did a deadly old job. Make sure he checks out his YouTube channel as well as Tommy K's. Both of these boys are fucking funny and the video wouldn't even be the same without them. Now this is pretty obvious, but remember that everything we said in this video was done as a joke. No harm was meant to anyone mentioned in this video and everything said was done for comedic purposes. This has been Huge Az and I'll see you on the right side of the rock. Have a good one.